They're there, folks, deep in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
Pornhub.com.
Yes.
Yes. No, wait.
They do have stats, though, which is incredible.
Green Bay Packers. Okay. And the San Francisco whooped my ass the other day.
What happened to the live stream? I don't...
What do you mean?
And Colby says he can hear talking. I don't understand.
On ours?
On ours.
Uh-oh.
And I don't understand.
The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports. The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports. The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports.
Week 12, Season 7. This is Packers 49ers. My name's Meter, and I'm joined in the booth here today by Bama Shocks. How's it going today, Bama?
Doing outstanding, Meter. Excited to see these two Titans take off against one another.
Me as well, Slippy, the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, a longtime member of the TPC community and of TPC Sports. And of course, Batgirl in her inaugural season here has toppled multiple former TPCFL champions in her opening season. And we'll see how she squares off today against San Francisco.
Right. Looking at the stat books here, the Packers are 0-4 on the road, looking to make a statement today against our veteran and Slippy.
Starting right off, they took the fair catch and have now moved the ball to the 34. 2nd and 1 handoff, getting out to the left side. Tons of room on trying to do a spin move, but taken down at the 48. The damage done. Coleman with a 15-yard rush.
The rushing game for the 49ers looking good already today. This season, they have put up a whopping 1,476 yards of rushing.
Wow. Garoppolo now directly behind the center. One out to the left, one in the backfield. Handoff, trying to get forward, and no go. That hole shut down as soon as it opened. Second and 11 now. Shout out in the chat, Colbus 1984, the reigning TPCFL champion, with a host, and Slanger with a host as well. Thank you, guys. Handoff fake, looking, and sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Clark came in fast.
Garoppolo going down like a ton of bricks under that immense man coming after him.
And Clark made the tackle on the run previous as well. He's so far unable to be stopped here by San Francisco's front line.
Woof. Absolute monster of a man.
Garoppolo backs into the shotgun and takes the snap, looking downfield, sees the man he wants, double coverage. This one is tipped and dropped. Not able to hold on to this one.
Wonderful play on defense by the Packers to hold them on third down here. And with that sack, pushing them back, 4th and 18, wonderful opportunity for the Packers.
Huge chance right here for Green Bay to come up with a huge stop and now maybe get some points up for themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Out of bounds about the 9. They'll spot it at the 10. And Green Bay's got a long way to go if they want to put some points on the board.
Yes, but the Packers have been known this season to concentrate heavily on the run game, and I look for them to do that again today.
Rodgers from the shotgun handoff, getting forward, pushing through the first guy and taken down shortly afterward to pick up a 3.
Nothing impressive there. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and they'll reset and try it again.
Nobody in the backfield now, pinched by the defense. Rodgers throws quickly, wide open. What a beautiful streak play.
What a wonderful, wonderful throw right there. Wow.
Rodgers now in directly behind the center, 1 in the backfield, 3 off to the right, just off the offensive line. Handoff, getting out to the right side and taken down quickly, but able to move the ball forward 2 yards there.
An interesting stat to take note of, Aaron Rodgers has only put up 625 yards of passing so far this season.
Wow. That is extremely interesting. Same formation now. The snap. Handoff trying to move it forward and just not a lot of room to run. 3rd and 6 they are able to pick up some there.
Converting on this third down will be important for them to keep the drive alive so they can continue to concentrate on that run game.
Now in the pistol. Takes the snap, throw over the middle into coverage, and this one easily swatted down.
Ooh. Rodgers has made quite a few poor decisions in games we've televised this season, and that's had something to do with his low stats.
Forced a punt now on a 4th and 4. This one to the 21, going to be returnable and taken back out to the 29, a little 8-yard return. They pinned it pretty well up against those sidelines. Not a lot of room to run, but still able to pick up some yards there. And the 29-yard line, not a bad spot to start with the ball.
No, absolutely not. You know, everybody in this league loves to pin it within the 10. They're giving Garoppolo a lot of room to work here.
Snap, handoff, trying to get to the outside, and he does, trying to get past everybody, and goes for the spin move and steps just out of bounds at the 33, a pick up a 4.
The fast feet of Breida there, just able to get away from those defenders that were hot on his heels.
And we've seen that a lot from the 49ers, that outside run that's been very, very effective against a lot of defenses. I'm interested to see how it'll play out today. Play action thrown over the middle, wide open in between all of the coverage and past the 50 now to the 47.
You have to imagine a lot of confusion from the defense there, having both Breida and Coleman in the backfield looking like another potential run play there.
And same formation. That was a 20-yarder right there. Now handoff going up to the left side, back towards the middle and taken down at the 42. 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah, I definitely see the offensive advantage with that formation.
Once again, same formation, working well for him. Garoppolo deep in the shotgun. Calling out to the right side, the snap, looking downfield, going for the pass. Man streaking across the middle there, he's got him. All the way to the 20 now. Spin move gets him past to the 15 and taken down at the 12. Big pickup.
Wonderful throw from Garoppolo. Wide open receiver able to get plenty of yards after the catch.
And able to spin past 2 defenders and pick up a lot of extra yards there.
Whew.
Garoppolo now, a lot of guys on that offensive line. One out to the left, a man in the backfield. Handoff, trying to get out to the right side and taken down. 3-yard loss.
Not sure why Breida didn't dip up into the gap he was assigned there. He would have at least gained a few more yards.
Same formation now. Handoff. Fake. Looking. Throwing into the end zone. Over the head of the defense. Touchdown 49ers.
Ooh! And with that, the 49ers break the goose egg on the board and take the lead.
Extra point about to come. There it is, right down the middle. 7-0 is your score after back-to-back punts, each team getting a turn to kick the ball away. San Francisco comes back, drives downfield with some great passing, and puts some points on the board. Kick to the right side of the end zone, and she'll take a knee. With that, this drive will begin as so many have before. From the 25-yard line, 15 seconds left here in the first.
It's been quite an interesting first quarter to watch. You know, both teams struggling at times, but ultimately 49ers putting points on the board.
True. Interception is it thrown right over the middle.
What
Right Go ahead.
What an amazing pickoff by Alexander there. Wow.
Kept his head up and was rewarded for his diligence. Now San Francisco gets the ball in the 32, I formation with one wide on either side. Getting out to the left side, tons of room, and takes it all the way to the 11 as the first quarter expires. What a handoff.
Breida and those fast feet again, able to hit the open gap and get it upfield quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Another big play. San Francisco with 50 rushing yards in the first. We'll see how that translates heading here into the second quarter. Handoff fake, thrown out to the left and swatted out of the air, jumping over the top of the receiver and swatting that one down. Beautiful defense.
Garoppolo under such pressure there. I'm surprised he didn't just throw it away as opposed to throwing it into triple coverage.
Snap. Standing at the 15, throwing over the middle, caught somehow through the defense, and he turns and wins.
Striking like a viper for the second touchdown of the first half. Wow.
And the extra point doubles their score, 14-0 now here. Punt, good drive, interception, and another good drive, good short drive. Put San Francisco 2 possessions in the lead. This one kicked way into the left side of the end zone. It's going to be brought out. There's the 20 and taken down on the mark. She'll lose 5 on not taking the knee on that one.
A bit surprising, but we know how these football players they all want their chance at the ball, and the run back is one of those opportunities.
Sounded like a handoff taken down very quickly. I have lost feed
as well.
I will refresh just on the chance that is the issue.
Handoff up the middle on 2nd and 5 there.
Perfect. 3rd and 2 now. That was a good handoff there. The ball moved to the 28-yard line. Bama shocks Langell and Crafty Dinners with the hosts. Huge there. Snap now, thrown over the middle into coverage and swatted down.
Another dangerous throw by Aaron Rodgers. No wonder he's 1-4 so far today.
Trying to slip that one in there and just not enough room, so now forced to punt it away. This one to the 15, going to be returnable. Trying to get out to the left side. Beautiful spin, gets past the first guy and taken down at the 29. A 14-yard return there.
Nice return by Pettis. They're able to get the spin move and actually get some yards after he got the ball. I like it.
Garoppolo directly behind the center with 2 in the backfield and 1 out wide on either side. Tight end on the right side of the offensive line. The snap, handoff fake, rolling out to the left, looking downfield, throwing over the head of the defense. It's caught. There's the 50. He gets past everybody. One guy coming in from the side and takes him out of bounds at the 21-yard line. But what a play.
Very lucky that last man was able to put on the thrusters and get there as quick as he did. Otherwise, he was gone. Wow, what a play.
Garoppolo now flanked on either side from the shotgun. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. The snap, handoff, trying to get out to the left side, and he does. There's the 20, trying to cut back in, but they stand him up at the 16.
Breida looking the whole time for a gap to get upfield, and he was unable to get a clean gap. Gained what he could, though.
2nd and 5 now. Same formation. Snap, handoff, left side, found a gap, but is stopped hard at the 12. A 4-yard gain there leaves him with a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Coleman only his 3rd rush of the day, averaging about 8 yards a rush.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and very short. I formation, wide on either side with a single. Offensive line strong on the right side. The handoff fake, thrown over the left side with a quick option pass. Beautifully done.
I don't know about you, but I sold out to the run on that one, Meter.
I thought for sure that was the run, and then the quick turn on it. Beautifully done. Sets him deep in the red zone. Deep in the red hot zone. The 3-yard line. I formation. Handoff fake to the right. Lateral out to the left. Turns on the Jets and gets past everybody. Touchdown 49ers.
There's Coleman putting his signature. Oh, that was Breida. Oh, my goodness. Keep thinking it's Coleman in the game.
A great handoff fake, had the defense fooled and pulling to the right, lateral out to the left on the little pitch. Beautifully done. And once he got running, there was no catching him. 21-0 San Francisco.
5 plays, 71 yards. Still 3 minutes to go in the half.
A lot of time left in this game. This one kicked into the end zone again this time. Green Bay will take a knee.
I suppose Moore was thinking about the last kickback and his lost of 5 yards. At least he's got room to make mental corrections. I like it.
Fair enough. Handoff attempt right up the middle, stopped immediately on the line of scrimmage.
Jones just unable to generate a whole lot of room in the rushing game today.
Second and 10 from the shotgun. The snap, dropping back to the 15, dropping back to the 10, thrown right at the defense, off his fingertips and dead to the ground. Very dangerous.
Yeah, he swatted and bobbled at it 2 or 3 times before he finally falls to the ground.
3rd and 10 now. Rodgers in the shotgun, flanked on either side. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. The snap, thrown over to the left side, over to the right, caught behind his back. He had to spin around to catch it, and then got spun around more when taken down. And that's a 4th and 5 as they're not able to get anywhere near enough for the first. This punt all the way back to about the 12 going to be returnable. Running backwards to try and get out to the left side and taken down at the 13.
That time, Pettis not able to break free of the Charger and is taken down.
We've seen that work for him in other situations, but in this case, not able to pull any moves out at the last second. I formation now, handoff fake, looking downfield. Throwing into double coverage. This one is intercepted as Green Bay comes up with it. Has some blocking, weaving through traffic to the 30, the 20. One guy to get past, and he does. And finally taken down at the 2-minute warning on the 11-yard line.
What a defensive play by Green Bay, and it couldn't have happened at a better time, Meter.
And pushed him well into the red zone, the 11-yard line now. The snap, high, handoff, and taken down quickly for a loss of 2.
Jones just unable to find a gap that didn't have a red shirt in it. He's having a lot of trouble with that today.
It seems that way. The middle not forgiving. Nobody in the backfield now from the shotgun. Rodgers takes the snap, throws directly over the middle immediately, and gets bodied at the 8. At this point, through the red zone again, I believe Green Bay's first time in the red hot zone, the 8-yard line. Snap, looking, throwing, intercepted in the end
Oh
zone,
my
and taken
goodness.
down at the 1.
Wow, picking the ball off at the second most dangerous line in the game. That's going to put San Francisco's back up against the wall for a potential safety.
Absolutely. Very scary spot, but it does prevent any points from going on the board for Green Bay. Garoppolo now 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 flanking on either side from the shotgun. Handoff in the end zone, taken down in the end zone. No, they're going to count forward progress back to the 1, the line of scrimmage. Wow, that was close.
Extremely fortunate. Extremely.
A favorable call for the home team here. Has them set up with another attempt, 2nd and 10. I formation. Another handoff, pushing right up the middle this time.
You have to imagine with the 3-score lead and being pinned up so deep, San Francisco's happy to take it into halftime.
I would not doubt that for a second. That's a good tactic. Let the clock run down at this point. You got nothing to prove. You got a big lead. Just don't give the ball back. Handoff fake, quick throw over to the left and taken down behind the first down marker. 4th and inches. Would force a punt. They don't need to punt it. They can let the clock run down, and it looks like they're going to do that. No, they choose to punt it anyway with 0 seconds left on the clock. Here it comes.
Nothing
about
bad
the 33.
could possibly
Cutting over
happen.
to the left. A missed tackle. Almost a second missed tackle. And that will retire the first half.
You have to wonder why Wishnowski called for the hike on that ball. There was no need for the punt.
Absolutely none. There may not have been a reason to even snap the ball after the 3rd down. It didn't look like Green Bay was going to be using any of their timeouts.
Nope.
But regardless, we're back here. Green Bay taking this one out of the end zone, trying to make some moves and just not enough speed. Moore doesn't look to be that fast from what I can tell here.
Might be time to make some roster adjustments. Maybe get a faster back there for your runouts. He's not getting it done.
Just a lot of lateral movement there without much success. Now, their handoff getting out to the right side and taken down at the 28. Second and 5, Green Bay looking to score on this drive, looking to break the scoreboard open. Handoff, trying to cut back in and reaching forward to the 34-yard line. They're going to grab the first.
They needed that first down. They got to keep the drives alive. They've got to get some points on the board.
Solid 3 yards plus after contact there. Well done. Rodgers steps to the line. Handoff again, and coming off the edge, the 49ers take him down quickly. No loss, no gain there. Nobody in the backfield again. Rodgers from the shotgun takes the snap, looking, throwing over the middle, wide open. That's a great play. And there's a first down.
Absolutely.
Onto the opponent's side of the field now, the 49. Pinching is the defense. Snap, throw over to the right side, swatted down.
Aaron Rodgers makes me nervous with those throws.
Great defense by Alexander. The 49ers doing extremely well in keeping Aaron Rodgers from picking up any of those big yard plays. Rodgers now directly behind the center, takes the snap, handoff, getting up towards the right side of the center, and taken down at the 46, a little 3-yard gain. If you haven't done so yet, guys, go ahead, drop a follow, drop a like. Do so as well over on Facebook, facebook.com/TPCSports.live. We'll let you know when games are going live well ahead of time, days ahead of time, so that you can plan to be here with us and watch these amazing games. Always high energy right here on TPC Sports. pass over the middle picks up a first, and now Rogers into the shotgun again, takes the snap, handoff attempt, taken down hard.
With their struggles with the run game, Rogers having thrown 2 interceptions here, the team's got to get they've all got to get on the same page.
I love it. I dig it. I agree. Throw here into some coverage. Put some pretty good placement there, but there was just too many hands, and they were able to knock it down out of the air. Nobody in the backfield again. Rogers all alone on the 45-yard line with the snap. Dropping back, looking downfield, throwing to an open receiver. It's caught and makes it all the way in. Touchdown, Green Bay!
Touchdown! Let's go.
Big play there. Throwing right over the middle, saw the guy back off on defense and found the mark. Rogers puts it right in his palms, and the extra point makes it 7. A 2-possession game now. With just under 3 minutes left to play here in the third, Green Bay about to get the ball back to San Francisco.
You have to imagine San Francisco going to waste no time moving the ball up the field, start chunking off that clock, knowing that the ball is in their control. As long as they get their first downs and keep the ball moving, they're good to go.
Time is on their side when you have a 2-point lead, when you have a 2-score lead. Big opportunity here for San Francisco. Handoff fake, looking downfield. Throwing to an open receiver. This one's caught, hit immediately, and he holds on to the ball and moves it to the opponent's side of the field. From the 48-yard line, Garoppolo in the shotgun, flanked on either side in the backfield. Handoff taken down very quickly right at the 48. Coleman not able to get any yardage on that one, but the clock keeps moving.
Oh, absolutely. They've gotten well out of their end of the field, their own Green Bay side. Now they can start chipping away at it. They got the running backs to do it for sure.
Garoppolo takes the snap, looking downfield, throwing it deep. And this one is caught. He brings it in. Wow. 2 massive plays. No, not a lot of run after the catch, but not necessary. As they breeze from almost the 50-yard line to deep in the red hot zone, the 3-yard line handoff attempt now, and stopped hard at the 2. Tripped up on his own guy a little bit there. But not a lot of running room when you're this close to the end zone.
No, there definitely isn't.
Garoppolo now, handoff fake, goes for the option, the quick pass, and there's a touchdown, San Francisco.
Happened faster than the eyes could believe, straight to Goodwin.
And the extra point is good. 28-7, the current score, minute 10 left here in the third. Green Bay about to get the ball back. Kick to the left side of the end zone, and they'll take a knee. Batgirl Shirley looking for a quick drive here and some points on the board. Handoff, getting out the left side of the right down the middle, but on the left. Beautifully done. The inside zone.
Yeah, Green Bay's definitely got to get a score on this drive, and they've got to stop San Francisco in the ensuing drive.
One in the backfield, Rogers directly behind the center. One out to the left, and a man in motion from the right side of a very strong offensive line all the way over to the left. Handoff, trying to get out to the left, and there is nowhere to go as she is swallowed up immediately. Second and 11 now, pistol. Snap, looking, throwing quickly and taken down quickly, but picking up some very much needed yards. 6 of them, 3rd and 5. That will end the third. Heading into the fourth here, 28-7's your score. Green Bay with the ball. And a fresh final 6 minutes on the clock. High snap, handoff, nowhere to go. And a loss of 1 on the run attempt. Forces a 4th and 6. Going for a run play on a 4th and 5, on a 3 and 5 is a very interesting call.
Electing to punt instead of going for it here. Mathematically running out of opportunities in this fourth quarter. But then again, if they don't make it, San Francisco's got great field position. So
Kind of a lose-lose in this situation. Sometimes kicking the ball is the best way to move it downfield. And the kick to about the 21 and going to be taken down at the 22.
yeah, Pettis with no room to maneuver there whatsoever.
Good high kick and not a lot of blocking, to be honest. San Francisco now with 5.5 left in the game and a giant 21-point lead. Snap, looking to throw. Interesting choice. Makes the connection and the first down. This one down to the 35. I'll be interested to see if Slippy chooses to chew the clock here. You'd think that would be the play, but it doesn't seem he's going to.
Doesn't seem to be his MO right now.
Handoff fake, rolling out to the right, looking downfield, throwing into coverage, swatted out of the air.
You have to wonder why San Francisco's going to the air at this point anyway. Now the clock is stopped, leaving more time for Green Bay.
That's an excellent question. Garoppolo from the pistol, flanked on either side in the backfield, changing it up to I formation. Snap, another throw play, looking downfield, waiting, throwing, open over the middle, and there's a first down. And breaking into the opponent's side of the field, the 48-yard line.
San Francisco eclipsing 300 yards on the day.
Snap, handoff, getting to the left side, a lot of room. Juke move, gets past the first guy and taken down at the 35-yard. What a great run play there to pick up the first and keep the clock moving. Still not chewing clock.
No.
Snap, play action, throwing, wide open, beautifully done, tiptoeing the line and taken down at the 3.
Garoppolo on his A game today, 272 passing yards, 4 minutes left in the game.
From almost midfield all the way into the red hot zone, the 3-yard line. Next stop, end zone. I formation with a man on either side, offensive line strong to the left. Snap, handoff, pushing up towards the middle and bodied at the 1. Somehow it stopped before cresting through that end zone.
Outstanding defensive play by the Packers here.
Second and goal, a lot of bodies on the line. Snap, handoff, pushing forward and taken down again at the 1. Normally, I might say this is perfect for what San Francisco would want because it keeps the clock moving and keeps them very, very close to that end zone.
Oh, absolutely.
But where they're not chewing clock, it's not working to their advantage. And a quick little play, we've seen that one score for them 2 other times now, and in the third one, the option thrown out to the left, beautifully done. And the extra point makes it 35-7.
Putting what looks to be an unsurmountable mountain right in front of the Green Bay Packers. But you have to imagine they've got time on the clock. They're going to keep trying and giving it their 100%.
Absolutely. A good run back here actually brings it to the 26. Dropping back to the 15, throwing it deep into double coverage, and it's knocked down. Looks like the intended receiver's the one who got the hand to push it out of bounds. Didn't really have much room there to play on that one.
Nah, he didn't have any room to move at all.
Snap, looking downfield, sacked.
Ford taking Rodgers down painfully in the backfield.
Just no time to get that one away.
Pocket collapsing before it can even form.
Rodgers directly behind the center. Handoff fake, kind of. Didn't fool anybody from my eyes. Somehow still caught. Bounces off of the back of the intended receiver as two guys kind of get tangled up in the same spot, but one of them comes away with it anyway. Regardless, now a 4th and 9, and she's going to choose to punt this one away, surely figuring that this one's a little too out of reach to go for it, not wanting to give good field position to anybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Taken down very quickly. That's the 2-minute warning. I formation now. Handoff, getting out to the right side, getting out to the edge, a lot of room. Juke move, beautiful. Gets past a diving defender. Moves the ball all the way to the 38, and the clock keeps moving. This is exactly what San Francisco needs to close this game out.
Breida continuing to put the gas on, gaining yards left, right, and center. He doesn't care. He's just getting them yards under his feet. And love it, love it, love it.
Breida, that outside run, so dangerous. Seen it work against a lot of defenses, and this has not been an exception here today as we head into victory formation. And as long as nobody calls a timeout, mathematically, that can end this game.
Yes, it can.
And finally, the chew clock comes into play. Both teams decide, let's head into the locker room and let this one play out.
Let's not take a chance of getting anyone hurt. I love the call on sportsmanship here to, hey, we had the unsurmountable mountain. Let's just let it go.
And that will be your final score, 35-7. San Francisco, the home team, walking away with this one. And what a matchup it was.
Yeah, with that, San Francisco will go to 7-4 on the season, while the Packers slide back to 3-8.
In her first season, Batgirl has played extremely well, competing with some of the best the league has to offer. Slippy, a longtime member of the community and of the TPCFL, so nothing to hang your head about. Looking at some stats here, passing and rushing San Francisco, exceptional game.
Yeah, San Francisco couldn't have asked for anything better except for maybe to get that one takeaway back.
Once again, guys, you are watching TPC Sports. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here today. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and drop a follow wherever you're watching. Like the community over on Facebook.com/TPCSports.live. You will not regret it because we have games like this all the time, multiple times a week. And head on over to TPCFootball.com and find the stats and figures that Bama has been utilizing here today. Thank you so much for joining us today, Bama.
Oh, absolutely. Love it every single time. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we've got your Patriots taking on the Cowboys of Miss Slangel, 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on TPC Sports.
That is a really exciting game. I'm super nervous for that. Slangel is a very intimidating opponent. So, really excited to get to play that game and see what happens. I imagine we're going to see a lot of really good defense.
Oh, I imagine I'll be hoarse after calling it.
Well, thank you all for joining us here at TPC Sports. My name is Meter, and I hope you all have an outstanding rest of your night.